Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are talking about the ribbons of light and the power of our nervous system. We're also going to talk about why that's important. Hello, my name is Soraya Anikaraya. I'm your guide and host here at the Quantum Masters Group. Today's teaching is a little bit more advanced in the metaphysical teachings. I've been working deep with the nervous system for a very long time, and recently they've been showing me the ribbons of light and why this is important right now for me to bring this forward. We're going to start there. Well, first we'll start off with the nervous system and how deeply trauma gets ingrained in our nervous system. I did a few healings recently, and it never ceases to amaze me the amount of trauma or tissue or memories that we hold in our nervous system that keeps us clogged, right? Keeps our energy clogged. It keeps us stagnant. It keeps us in mindsets and belief system loops. It keeps us in relationship patterns. It keeps us in chaos patterns, financial patterns, the whole 9 yards. It is our link to the matrix. It is our link to the holographic energy that connects all things. And the way they've been showing it to me as I've been going through this advancement is how the energy strings from our nervous system, from our light body, from our luminous light body, into the holographic energy, into the matrix, into turning mass to matter. It's literally pulling things in for us to relive these experiences. It pulls in chaos. It pulls in toxic relationships, money troubles, flat tires. The list goes on. From small traumas to big traumas, from small chaos to big chaos. It is literally imprinted in our nervous system, which is a very beautiful thing because it keeps us connected to our ancestors. It keeps us connected to our past. It keeps us connected to the earth, but it also keeps us in an energetic deadlock. It keeps us in a space of stagnancy, right? And through this energy, we're stepping into some really beautiful energy with this Capricorn full moon of the darkness, of the Capricorn energy, of the Devil card energy. We have an opportunity to release ourselves from this energy. Now, am I getting a little too far advanced here? Hello, beautiful Butcher and beautiful Renee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bear with me, right? I try to keep it as grounded as I can. This Capricorn energy with this full moon is connected very much to the 789 energy, which was this advancement of energy. We're going to call it that. I don't want to call it a portal. I don't want to call it numerology. I don't want to call it anything more than just an opportunity to step more into our flow of alignment and to step more into mastery, right? When this happens, it triggers those traumas. It triggers sickness in our body. It triggers anxieties. It triggers fears, PTSD. It triggers them in our nervous system. It's absolutely beautiful. When I experienced the healing the other day, even I even experienced one, which I don't usually allow people in my energy, but it was really nice to accept that and receive that. When we're doing energy work, when we're working through the nervous system, hello, beautiful energy by Marie. When we're working with the nervous system, this stuff that's imprinted, is literally, I'm like, I don't want to call it a spirit or an entity. It's a memory. It's a memory. It's a memory imprint. He was clearing out my pancreas, right? And I store a lot in that area in my stomach. And it was like rage. Like I had a memory, a rage, an entity that was just wanted to rage out on him. And of course I knew it was just an imprint of my energy. I knew it was just an experience that I was going through as he was clearing on my energy. But it never ceases to amaze me the amount of stuff we can clear when we're doing this energy work, when we're doing this healing work, when we're tapping into the meridian lines, when we're tapping into the nervous system. Since that experience, it has opened up a lot in my energy. It's released a lot of stagnancy and it continues to clear out. In fact, I'm working through a detox cold symptoms right now. But it's beautiful. And after this energy cleared from my body, I was able to see the ribbons of light. And I was like, oh, this is so beautiful. Diving into the ribbons of light. Avatar is a really great way to look at it. When everything is, what's that word? Neon, right? When our body is really clear, when we're tuned into our energy, we can almost see the forest neon like that. Did you know chickens can see like that as well? They have 5 sights of vision, and one is black and white. But anyway, one is neon, so the bugs stand out to them more, right? For us in our nervous system, the plants can stand out like that more, especially certain plants with different frequencies. It's very, very cool. But the ribbons of light, they showed it to me as that the tips of our nervous system have the ends of our nervous system. Usually they're fried, especially for us with burnout, PTSD, trauma, severe past trauma, complex PTSD, arthritis, rheumatism arthritis, Lyme's disease, different types of cancer, different types of bone marrow cancer. This clogs and burns the endings of our nerves. When this happens, we're unable to feel our surroundings. We're unable to tap into our spiritual energy. We're unable to tap into the metaphysical world. Or it makes it a lot more challenging. I won't say we're unable to. That's a label I don't want to wear, right? When we work into healing burnout, healing self-sabotage, healing past trauma, those loops that we get in, we slowly release parts of the nervous system to open it up into its normal homeostasis state. Our body knows how to heal. Our body already knows how to heal. We just have to get the hell out of the way, stop putting a whole bunch of poisons into our body and allow it to heal. So as I've been going through this experience, they've been showing it to me as ribbons of light. And it's at the tips of the nervous system, not just the chakras. This is deeper than the chakras. And it's like our mycelial network, and it all lights up. Now, what does that mean? It opens up to connect deeper to the energy around us. That's why I'm like, this is kind of an advanced teaching, but we're going for it anyway. We get to feel, how do I explain that? I'm like, how do you explain metaphysical teachings in human form? We'll bring it back to the mycelium. The little myceli, the hairs that are connected to the mycelium that go off and communicate with the interwebs of the earth, it is that interweb connection, right? It connects to the trees, the roots, the plants, the flowers. It even calls in certain bugs. If the mycelial network connects to a certain bug that's being eaten, like a tree beetle, the mycelial network will send off extra nutrients or a certain scent into the tree roots to repel the bug. Really fucking cool. But that's the mycelial network. It's the same thing with our nervous system. And when we are able to tune into the nervous system, remove the trauma or release the trauma, we are able to tap into our own myceli, our own nervous system, and tune into our different environment. Now, what this really means is in human form, is we get to break it down to our deeper connection to Mother Earth. And this is how we tune deeper into not just energy magic, not just manifestation, but truly creating something new in the earth. You want to see a flower pop up? You're connecting to your nervous system. You want to find $100 bill on the sidewalk? You're connecting to your nervous system. You want to meet somebody new, you're connecting to your nervous system. It's all energy. And the nervous system, the mycelium, is interwebbed. It's interconnected. Now, when we break it into the ribbons of light, it gives us an opportunity to see it as frequency, which is really fucking cool. It gives us an opportunity to send out different codes and frequencies, just like the mycelium do with the bugs. They send out different scents to repel the bugs, to call in beneficial bugs. We can do that as well with the ribbons, with the light, tuning into what the color is, what the frequency is. It's very, very beautiful. So I'm like, how many people are still here with us? Beautiful souls. I see Energy by Marie. Are you still here with us, love? I'm like, let's make this interactive. Let's tune into what it is we're calling in. Let's call money, right? Everybody's calling in more money, especially the beautiful practitioners who are wanting to live in their medicine and live in their purpose, right? When it comes to money, a lot of that frequency is the heart space, but it's also the root chakra, because the root chakra is where we send out and receive energy. It's where we send out and receive financial stability, having our needs met, right? Having our needs met, sexual needs, physical needs, food needs, all the things. So when we're working with the frequency of money, hello, she's still here. Welcome. Do you have a certain thing you'd like to call in? Let's tune into the frequency of energy and the ribbons of light. When we're working with the frequency of money, if our root chakra is clogged, we're not creating anything. And I don't just mean money. I mean relationships, everything is clogged in the root chakra. It's very frustrating, but also very beautifully interesting, my words today. As well as the heart space. When our heart space is shut off and calcified, closed off, we're unable to call in those frequencies of money. But when we break it down to the nervous system, when we can send out and receive energy, we begin to open up those calcifications within us. We begin to open up our roots. We begin to open up our heart so we can receive money, so we can receive blessings. There's many ways to do this. The shamanic breakthrough method is one thing that I talk about a lot on here. If anybody has any questions about that, it's all of the healing tools that I have learned to keep my nervous system active, to keep my chakras clear, to remove the trauma from my luminous light body, to remove the trauma from my body so I'm not living in patterns, right? If anybody has any questions about that, feel free to reach out. But when it comes back to the frequency of money and the heart and the roots, let's tune into our nervous system first off. If our nervous system is in flight or freeze all the time, honey, we're not creating anything. If our nervous system is shut down or burnt out, we're not creating anything. We're trying to protect ourselves, which is normal and natural. Our human body does what it does. So in this sense, we are biohacking our own energy. We are biohacking our nervous system. And we're ingraining safety, and we're ingraining that which we want to create. So I invite you to take a couple of deep breaths with me. Let's just tune in and do a little meditation. We're going to clear some energy. We're going to work with the spine. I invite you to breathe into your body, and I invite you to move your spine back and forth. The spine and the nervous system are interwebbed. The spine, the nervous system, the chakras are all interwebbed. We have 3 parts to our nervous system, all of which we can tap into. Some are more difficult, especially the primal ones, or the primal one. Everybody talks about the vagus nerve. Continue to breathe. But this is only a small part to a big picture, right? Continue to breathe, moving the spine. Smelling your surroundings. When we picture in our mind lifting our finger and our finger moves, that's our nervous system before anything else. Our nervous system keeps us breathing, keeps us moving, keeps our cells pumping. Our thymus gland, when it stops working, we begin to age, which is really when we clog up our heart space. It shuts down the thymus gland. Continuing to move the spine, continuing to breathe, reaching down deeper into the roots. Just feel it. Feel the spine. Feel the space in between every vertebrae. Can you feel the nerves that are connected? Is your body stiff or stuck anywhere? Bringing it to the roots, moving the tailbone, feeling it spread out to the hips. Now in this, we're not even connected to the roots yet. We're not even connected to our tree roots. We're not connected to the mycelium. This is just the power in our body. Moving the hips, wiggling the toes, continuing to breathe into every area of your body. Can you picture your nervous system? Can you picture the mycelium in your nervous system? Now we're going to bring it back up to our heart, up our elbows, up our hands. Sit back. And I invite you to gently move your heart, your shoulders in and out. Again, paying attention to the spine and the nervous system. Now we're going to bring it up to the neck. Again, feeling the vertebrae, feeling the nerves, feeling every every vertebrae. There you go. The space in between. Bringing it down deeper. Can you feel your bone marrow? And bringing it up to your pineal gland. Can you see your pineal gland? We're doing a little spiritual surgery here. Opening the pineal gland, connecting to the nerves. Can you feel your nervous system reach around your head, up into your cranial sacral? Bringing it out to the skin, knowing that every touch that we feel on our skin is the nervous system being activated, which is really freaking cool, right? I'm a touch. That's one of my favorite love languages. I invite you to touch, gentle touch. Feel every part. What does it feel like? What's your skin feel like? What's your finger feel like? I invite you to open up your hand chakras by going in a clockwise motion. Can you feel your chakra open? And the other one. And then we're going to bring it back to the heart. This current frequency that we're tuning into is the frequency of money. And not just money, because there's so many negative thoughts and feelings around money. So let's connect it to wealth. We're finding a $100 bill. We're going to gently tune deeper into our body, into our heart, picturing our nervous system wrapping around our heart, wrapping around our vessels, giving it a gentle hug. And in that, we're going to picture that green color of wealth. Think of a time when you felt wealth, you found money, or you got a new car, or something beautiful happened, you got a raise. Really tuning into that frequency, tuning into that feeling. Does it have a color? Does it have a smell? Are you happy and overflowing with tears of joy? Are you excited? Feel that moment. Perhaps it's a new house or a new apartment, or that moment of achievement of, yes, I did this. Yes. Really calling that in, activating the heart, and sending that through the nervous system. This is the part where the ribbons of light come in. We are activating our nervous system with our own frequency. And in this case, we're calling in those moments of wealth, financial achievement, right? Physical achievement. That moment where we were like, oh yes, we did that. Oh yes, I achieved that. Oh yes, I received that. I received that $100 bill I found on the sidewalk. And we're sending that through our nervous system, through your own roots, through your own nervous system. Feel it spread up the shoulders, up the hands. Feel it radiate through your heart. Bring in some gentle grounding frequencies. Now we're going to send it down, still through our nervous system, down the solar plexus, down the womb space, down into our roots. See, now this is where it gets tricky, because if we're clogged, if our hips are clogged with trauma, if our ancestral wounding is stuck in our body, we can feel it get stuck in the hips. So bringing in again some gentle stretches, not movement, because it'll extract this energy. Some gentle stretches in the hips. And still seeing it spread through the nervous system. You're still in that moment of bliss, that moment of financial achievement. Yes, I received that large sum of money. Yes, I received the $100 bill I found on the sidewalk. Yes. Around the hips, down into the roots. Feel resistance in the roots? Oh yes. The root is very masculine, and in order for it to receive, it must feel safe. Can you bring in a moment of safety? Or some gentle energy, some gentle love or gentle touch. Perhaps put your hand on your root chakra. Sending some energy, open to receive. Still working with that green energy. And then sending it down the legs. Feeling it stretch down the legs. Feeling it come to the end of the nervous system. If you have little ends, can you feel the little hairs? Feel it stretch out your toes. Again, connecting to that energy of achievement. Remember that achievement you felt, that moment when you were like, fuck yes, I did this. Tears of joy. Yes, queen. Oh, feel that spread through your whole body. Now send it out to the tip of your nervous system. Like little zits of energy, right? You are channeling your own electricity. You are channeling your own frequency. You're channeling your own electricity. See this heal the ends of your nervous system. Wherever the energy is needed, wherever you're feeling stiff or clogged or blocked, feel it heal or zit. I like that. Makes me feel funny. The ends of the nervous system. You're sending your own electricity to this space with whatever color of light you saw, with the wealth code, your wealth frequency. Remember, it's that fuck yeah energy. Grounding it back in, deep tones. And now, the final step, we cannot forget this one. We're grounding it into the mycelial network. We're grounding it into the earth. This is where we are co-creating with the earth. This is super next level, I know, but this is the connection we're achieving. When we are connected to the earth, when we are embodied in our divinity and our sovereignty and our wholeness, then we can co-create with the earth. That is when we're channeling this energy into the earth, and then we are working on creating it together. It's through the mycelia, it's through the nervous system, it's through our energy. So we're sending this down into the mycelial network, and we're seeing it as ribbons of light. Seeing our tree roots, sending out this frequency, that fuck yeah frequency. Even if mindsets come up or old belief systems, allow them to be. The mind wanders, the mind protects us. That's not our truth. That's an old frequency. Into the earth. As we send out this frequency to the earth, we will now naturally walk towards that space. We naturally open ourselves up to receive that $100 bill. The earth naturally guides us. We are programming our own holographic realm, our matrix, literally. Spending a few moments here really feeling safe in that, really feeling grounded and provided for. The earth provides everything we need. Picturing us receiving that thing. Still connecting to the green ribbons of light. Beautiful. Oh, there's a hummingbird. Is that a hummingbird? Oh, cool. Really allowing yourself to sit here as long as you need. Still connected to that fuck you energy. Oh my gosh. So as we're finishing out this meditation, really ingraining that in the nervous system, and open to receive it. Divine trust and flow. You are the creator. You are the master manifester. Get back to our body. What does your body feel like now? Really cool experience as I'm just stepping out of this meditation. All of the chickens have now gravitated towards me, and the hummingbird just about landed on my head. The proof is in the pudding. When we're connecting to our nervous system and the earth with the mycelial, it amazes me. It absolutely amazes me. Mm. Mm. And we can do this with anything that we're calling in, anything that we're wanting to create. This is our sovereign, luminous, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a witness. It's not a responsibility. Of course it is, but it's a stewardship. This is the next level to our stewardship, not just of our human body and our light, but of the earth, and how we're truly creating consciousness and flow with love, right? Now, not to say that this isn't going to bring up some shit. If we have money blocks, or I don't like to call them blocks, if we have money struggles or stagnancies, they're going to come up, right? But that is our opportunity to see where we're still shifting through those human experiences, where we're still shifting through those lower energies, where we're needing a little extra love or a little extra work or somatics or mindsets and all of the things, right? If anybody has any questions about the tools that I use to have brought me to this process, feel free to reach out and ask. I have a beautiful 13-week course really teaching you all the tools that I have learned to heal my nervous system, my body, shift through traumas, ancestral patterns, and step into a level of mastery. That is available to all of you beautiful souls. I also do one-on-ones and holographic Akashic readings. Those are beautiful and pretty intense, as well as energy healings. I usually keep it in a package because when beautiful folks come with, well, we all come with past stuff, right? When you come for an energy healing, it's not just the energy, it's the mindsets that keep us in that space. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Now, the reason why this is so important right now, super exciting. We're preparing for a Capricorn full moon. It's in about 2 days. And this energy right now is asking us what we're in alignment with. What are we choosing to be in alignment with? Now, I was reminded of my words by a beautiful soul when we did the summit. I said, we are always in alignment, but we have to choose what we want to be in alignment with. I had a meeting with her the other day, and I was like, I don't know what I'm aligned to. I was in this energy where my energy was pulled all over and all these things. I was still identifying with an old identity within myself. We had a beautiful meditation, and she helped me channel in a new alignment, right? A new alignment within myself. This is available to all of us. This is a universal energy that we have the opportunity to step into at this time. So I invite, what are you choosing to be in alignment with? And not something that you've already been working on. What new thing are you ready to receive through the universe? What new download, what new experience, what new line of work, right? Line of study, whatever it is. Because now the time to choose. We have to choose what that is. Through this Capricorn full moon, we're restringing our webs, reweaving our energy, especially with it being the 7-7 energy. Connecting to that 8-8 energy, we're bringing in something new, right? Universal consciousness, all these higher words are coming through today. Abundance, growth, infinity, right? But in this moment, we have to choose what we want to align to so we can be open to receive that for this harvest time. Not saying that our things are created in a matter of months. Some of them are. Some of our dreams and aspirations take years of mastery, which is okay. But we invite this energy of really tuning into what it is you're here to do, what it is you're here to create, what it is you're here to download or master. We have a beautiful opportunity during this moon to really illuminate those parts where we're playing small, those parts where we're misaligned or where we're holding on to old identities, which has been really, really big, as well as where we're needing to set boundaries with friends, family, and ourselves. The work, that's been a big one for me, setting boundaries with work, where we are avoiding things, which brings in, it invites in this energy of accountability, allowing ourselves to be accountable of where we're avoiding things so we can better master and manage this human experience, as well as really allowing ourselves to feel the energy, really allowing ourselves to be present with what is being offered to us at this time. Capricorn is also, that 6-month energy. The new moon in Capricorn is right around Yule time. So what we're being seen, what we're seeing now is things that we wished for then or called in then. And same thing as the other way, right? What we're calling in now, we'll see pieces of it during the Yule time. It's very interesting how the energy works. It's very interesting how co-creating with the earth works. It's very, very beautiful. I always get to see interesting. I'm like, oh, okay. When I called that in, right? Yeah, the human experience is interesting. Energy by Marie says, I love the knowledge and wisdom pouring out of you. I have to go, but come back and finish the video later. Thank you for sharing. You're so welcome. Thank you for being present and open to receive. This was a very beautiful channel. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, beautiful souls. I hope you have a good full moon. We will see you guys very soon. Part of my boundaries is needing to enjoy some summer playtime and tuning back into the earth. So I'll be doing that now. But I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be going on a vision quest. I'm not sure when I'll be back, but it is time for me to tune back in. So I'm not saying I'm not tuned in, but I'm so ready for a break. August is a really busy month for a lot of us. So self-care. Much love. We'll see you soon.